we're humans just like everybody else. You know, we may have a disability, but that's not challenging our ability. You know, we're working hard so we can be able to do this game at a high level.
For nearly every able-bodied sport, there is an adaptive version of that sport, whether it be recreational or at the highest level of competition. One of the more widely played adaptive sports is wheelchair basketball. The Delaware Destroyers Wheelchair basketball team is part of the Paralympic Sport Delaware program, a community-based adaptive sports club that involves youth and adults with disabilities in both sports and physical activity. John Pellegrino, a paraplegic, has been playing wheelchair basketball off and on for 28 years. About 10 years ago, he co-founded the Destroyers Wheelchair basketball team with a few of his former teammates.
Our motto is all in. So, you know, we're all in this no matter what happens. You know, we said we were going to play, and we're going to play through it. Not only do we compete and are we teammates on the court, you know, after a game or after a tournament, you know, we'll all get together and go to dinner.
Larry Toller is the new head coach of the Delaware Destroyers. Toller contracted polio when he was 17 months old and lost the ability to use his legs. He's been playing wheelchair basketball competitively for 40 years. He's very thankful for the opportunity of competing in adaptive sports.
Adaptive sports is very important in the adaptive community. You know, people, have people with various disabilities. So it's very important that we have something to do that we like to do.
During practices, Coach Larry spends a lot of time going over fundamentals and strategy with the team. He feels that his 40 years of past experience in wheelchair basketball can help him coach and mentor the younger players on the team.
I took on the coaching job because we needed a coach. And I seen the talent that we had, and I realized that really I didn't have to play. I didn't have to be a part of the team, because we had enough good players that, I could coach. So I stepped back and said, hey, let me coach this team. Because every team needs a coach. They need somebody to know the game and somebody that can teach them the things that they need to know so they can be successful in playing the game.
Coach Larry brings in a winning state of mind to the Destroyers. To him, it's not just about having fun, it's about being successful too.
Because it's all about, winning a championship. The team I played for, the Maryland Ravens in 2006, we won the national championship. That was a highlight of my life. You know what I mean? But these guys won a championship too. And that's what we're building up for. We want to win a championship.
The wheelchairs used in competitive wheelchair basketball are much different than everyday wheelchairs. They are made a lot stronger to withstand impact and extreme use. They are built with a rigid frame, meaning they are not foldable, making them less practical. The wheels have a camber to them, which means that they are slanted at a 17-degree angle. This gives the chair side-to-side stability and allows the chair to glide in a straighter line for longer distance. Another benefit is it keeps the opponent that much further away. Prior to becoming permanently bound to his wheelchair, Adrian played stand-up basketball. He talks about some of the adjustments that he needed to go through for wheelchair basketball.
It was hard, man. I mean, because your hands really have to kind of get tougher. Arms, obviously, able-bodied, you shoot with your whole body. Us, we only shoot with our trunk. You know what I mean? So that takes a while. You also got to get used to, I guess, the wear and tear of a chair. You could break your foot, your toe, hand, whatever. So that gets kind of tough.
At age 16, Vash Turner lost the love of basketball after having twins. He hit a low point 3 years ago when he became the third person in Delaware history to contract the West Nile virus and a disorder called Guillain-Barré syndrome, or GBS. According to the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke, GBS is a disorder in which the body's immune system attacks part of the nervous system. This shut down his central nervous system and the use of his legs.
I just love the competition. I just love being around these guys. If it wasn't for adaptive sports, I probably wouldn't have a new family like the Delaware Destroyers. So it just brought a lot of things to me. I like just coming with these guys and joking around and messing with them and stuff like that, because it's kind of therapeutic as well. You're around other people that might not have the same story as you, but they have a story.
For those who might not want to, or who are unable to participate in other more competitive sports, they have the option to participate in therapeutic horseback riding. Sandy Winter, founder of the 4 Steps Therapeutic Riding program in Parsonsburg, Maryland, says that therapeutic horseback riding improves strength, tone, flexibility, and the reflexes of muscles that control posture.
The 4 steps in the arena that I find toward that horsemanship is balance, forward motion, control and contact, and transitions. So a child that comes with a mental health problem, we look for balance in their life, forward motion from a place that they are maybe to a better place, contact and control in their own life, and transitions, how to make those transitions happen.
Those with mental disabilities benefit from improved social skills through the relationships they build with each horse. Sandy calls this building their horsemanship.
Horses are great. They're great to support any kind of behavioral and emotional, emotional issues. Just immediately after the riding session, you can see a difference in the way a child will move.
Vicki Tillery is the mother of Robin, one of the older participants in 4-Step's Therapeutic Riding program. Although she has only been in the program for a year, she has taken a great liking to it.
Oh, she loves it. She can't wait to come. She thinks it's great. She loves horses now. She has a new house, and one of the main things is a huge picture of a horse, because horses are her favorite thing. And didn't used to be, but has been since she's been coming. And she gets all pepped up, tells everybody about it. When we look for clothes, we got to have a horse on it. We look for jewelry, got to have a horse on it. So she's become quite horsey.
Farina Chase, a longtime volunteer at 4-Steps, also has a child that participates in the youth program. She has noticed great improvement in his overall well-being.
For example, there are a lot of autistic kids here who have a lot of difficulties to communicate, and somehow the horses can bring out communication. When my son was born, he had a pretty rough start too. He was really super prematurely and had a cleft lip, cleft palate, and had a lot of anxiety. So it helped him a lot to overcome anxiety, to communicate better, and also to just have fun on the horse. It's such a great atmosphere. It's relaxed. It's not competitive, and it's a great accomplishment for a child to be able to control this big animal, which is quite amazing for a little kid like him.
Former Salisbury University student Bree Stuttrell started volunteering at 4-Steps 3 years ago as part of her social work requirement and has stuck around ever since. She enjoys watching firsthand as each kid grows and progresses through the program. She recalls the story of Camden, one of the riders she believes she's seen the most improvement in.
Over the 3 years that I've known him, he's really grown up and learned how to, go get a horse, how to tack up and get it ready to go. And it's been very rewarding for myself to watch him grow, but I think it's really rewarding for him as well.
In Salisbury, I'm Braden Reisinger reporting.